Turn that down.
Is this for knees?
Underneath your knees? Yeah, yep. So just relax down, and blankets there if you need it. And just relax. Oh, there's another blanket if you need it somewhere. Alright, so as I said, this meditation is for loving kindness.
Do you want my turn that off?
No, that's absolutely fine. There's just a switch on the side. Yeah, just I've got eye pillows too if you want one of those.
Oh, did you need it?
No, not at all. No, that's fine. Cool. Okay. So let's start with our nice connecting with our breathing, grounding ourselves, and doing our body scan. So I'm going to be doing that with you tonight as well because life's pretty busy. So it's nice to really ground and connect again. So just listening to the sounds that you can hear outside of the room. And we do this so that if there are sounds, they don't disturb us. We just acknowledge that they're there during the meditation. And then just acknowledging the sounds that you can hear inside of the room. Bringing your awareness to your breathing, a gentle flow of the prana, the energy coming in and out through the nose. Feel the energy, the prana going down the back of the throat. And try to direct the air all the way down to the bottom part of the lungs. Just allowing the diaphragm muscle to move down, the belly come out on the in-breath. Allowing the belly to relax on the out-breath. Spending this time encouraging the mind to focus on the breathing, the movement of the belly, each time the mind wanders away, just gently bringing it back to focusing on the breathing. Breathing in, the belly rises. Breathing out, the belly relaxes. We're going to start our body scan tonight with the crown of the head. Just bring your awareness to the scalp. See if you can relax the scalp, forehead, relaxing in between the eyebrows, the muscles around the eyes. Relaxing the cheeks, the lips, allowing the teeth to separate gently and relaxing the tongue, softening the jaw, the muscles at the back of the neck, the tops of the shoulders, the sides of the shoulders, Relaxing the upper arms, allowing the elbows to be heavy, relaxing the lower arms, and softening the wrists, backs of the hands, palms of the hands, fingers and thumbs. Bring your awareness to your chest, to the belly, the sides of the body. Bring your awareness to the top of your back. Relax the shoulder blades, middle of the back, the lower back. Relaxing the hips, the upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, tops of the feet, underneath of the feet, and the toes. Allowing all of the parts of the body that are touching the ground to be stable and balanced. Feeling very even on the left and the right sides of the body, the front and the back of the body. Tonight we're doing the loving kindness and compassion meditation. Imagining and picture someone who is close to you, someone to whom you feel a great amount of love. And notice how this love feels in your heart. Notice the sensations around your heart. Perhaps there's a feeling of warmth or openness or tenderness. And as we continue breathing, focus on these feelings as you visualize your loved one. As you breathe out, imagine that you're extending a golden light that holds your warm feelings from the center of your heart. Imagine that the golden light reaches out to your loved one, bringing him or her peace and happiness. And as we do this, saying these words in your mind, may you have happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you experience joy and ease. May you have happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you experience joy and ease. Remembering to extend the golden light to your loved one from your heart. Feel with all of your heart that you wish your loved one happiness and freedom from suffering. Now think of a time when this person was suffering. Maybe they experienced an illness or an injury or had a difficult time. And notice how you feel when you think of his or her suffering. How does your heart feel? Do the sensations change? Do you continue to feel the warmth, openness, and tenderness? Are there any other sensations, perhaps an aching sensation? And continue to visualize your loved one as you breathe. Imagine that you're extending that golden light from your heart to your loved one, and that golden light is easing his or her suffering. Extending this light out to them during your exhalation with the strong heartfelt wish that they be free from his or her suffering. And repeating silently to them, may you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. And noticing how this feels in your heart. What happens to your heart? Did the sensations change? Did you continue to feel the warmth, the openness and tenderness? And did you have the wish to take away the other's suffering? And contemplating a time when you have suffered yourself. Perhaps you have experienced a conflict with someone you care about, or you didn't succeed in something you wanted, or you're physically ill. And notice how you feel when you think of your suffering. How does your heart feel? Do you continue to feel the warmth and openness and tenderness? Are there any other sensations? Maybe an aching sensation? And just as we wish for our loved ones' suffering to end, we wish that our own suffering would end. We may also envision or see our own pain and suffering leaving us so that we may experience happiness. And just continue to visualizing yourself as you breathe. Imagine that golden light emanating from your heart, easing your suffering. With each exhalation, feel the light within you. And with a strong, heartfelt wish that you will be free from suffering. Silently saying to yourself, may I be free from this suffering. May I have joy and happiness. May I be free from this suffering. May I have joy and happiness. Noticing again how this feels in your heart. What kinds of sensations did you feel? And did they change from when you were seeing your own suffering? How is it a different feeling from when you wished your loved one's suffering had been relieved? Did you feel the warmth and openness and tenderness? Are there any other sensations such as a pressure? And did you have a wish to take away your own suffering? Now visualize a person who you neither like or dislike. Just someone that you see in your everyday life. Someone who you're not too familiar with. But although you're not too familiar with this person, think about how this person might suffer in their own life. They may have a conflict with their loved ones or have an addiction or an illness. And noticing your heart center. Does it feel different? Do you feel more warmth or openness, tenderness? How does your heart feel different from when you are envisioning your own or your loved one's suffering? And continue to see this person as we breathe and imagine that we're extending the golden light from your heart to them. And that golden light is easing his or her suffering. Extending this light out to them during your exhalation with a strong, heartfelt wish that he or she be free from suffering. And see if this wish can be as strong as the wish for your own or your loved one's suffering to be relieved. And saying in your mind to him or her, may you be free from suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you have joy and happiness. Noticing how this feels in your heart. Seeing if there's any sensations, any changes. Did you have the wish to take away this person's suffering? And how are these feelings different from when you're wishing to take away your own or your loved one's suffering? Now we're going to visualize someone with whom you have difficulty in your life. Might be a parent or a child, or someone who you disagree. Maybe at home or at work. Although you have negative feelings towards this person, think how this person has suffered in his or her own life. This person also has conflict with loved ones, has suffered illness, failures. Perhaps think of a situation where this person may have suffered. Notice your heart center. Does it feel different? Do you feel more warmth and openness and tenderness? Are there any other sensations? And continue to visualize this person as you breathe. Imagine that you're extending that golden light from your heart to him or her, and that the golden light is easing his or her suffering. Extending this light out to him or her during the exhalation, with a strong heartfelt wish that he or she could be free from suffering. See if this wish can be as strong as a wish for your own or your loved one's suffering to be relieved. And silently say this to them. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. May you be free from suffering. May you have joy and happiness. If you have difficulty wishing this person's suffering to be relieved, you may like to think of a positive interaction you've had with this person. It might help you in wishing them joy and happiness. Perhaps there is a time that you did get along together. May you be free from this suffering. May you have joy and happiness. Notice how this feels in your heart. Any sensations changed? Did you feel the warmth, the openness and tenderness? And how are these feelings different from when you're wishing on your own or your loved one's suffering to end? Now that we're almost at the end of our meditation, let's end with the wish for all other beings suffering to be relieved. Just as I wish to have peace and happiness and to be free from suffering, so do all beings. Now basking in the joy of this open-hearted wish to ease the suffering of all people, and how this attempt brings joy and happiness and compassion in your heart at this very moment.